Generic greetings and welcome to Beverage plus Blood Bowl Chaos Edition once again. Today's beverage is still downstairs on the kitchen counter because I forgot it. Bloody hell, back in a minute. How did I forget the piss and beverage? And there we are, at least I've got the beverage this time. Oh, lovely cup of tea, tasty. Ew, that's actually got no sugar in it. Oh god, I'm totally messing this one up. Anyway, bit of the old Blood Bowl once again. I thought I would show you my vampire team. Vampires are my... I was going to say favourite Blood Bowl team, but that's not strictly true. I don't think you can truly have a favourite team in Blood Bowl, because there will be a time when you have a favourite, and then it'll get the crap kicked out of it, and then you hate that team for the rest of your life, or until maybe the next season and you try it again. But this is something I've been playing on and off for a while, a vampire team in a campaign, so I'm just going to have a quick campaign match. So prepare match, let's just jump straight in. So, I am versing the Tsar Nagrund Ziggurats, which is Chaos Dwarf. Interesting. Okay. Alright. My team is the Vang FC. Originally it was supposed to be, I think it was called Vang Ball or something like that, so like Vampire Ball, and then it was going to be called Fang FC, but I forgot to change the V, so it's now Vang FC, which is a bit weird, but it's unique at least. Anyway, my team value is 1,590 versus the computer opponent of 1,380. However, they are Chaos Dwarfs, which are going to be difficult for me to really do anything against, because they are quite tough, and they also have Minotaurs and a couple of other things. They've also got 5 rerolls, I've just noticed as well. So anyway, let's just jump into typical the Norse Stadium. It's always this stadium. I'm sick of the sight of seeing this snow and such, but anyway, we will go in and we'll do a bit of the old vampiring. So just pick our result for the coin. We'll we'll pick that one anyway. Oh, it looks like we're kicking off. Right, so I lost the toss, so what we're going to do then, we're going to put them into a defensive formation, so we'll have 3 on the line of scrimmage. We're not going to have our guy with kick. We'll have the guys, what have they got? Dodge. We're going to put the guys with dodge back here, like that. And then we're going to put just the standard 3 thralls on the front there, the line of scrimmage, and then we'll have a guy with kick over that side. Now, as you can see, we've got 4 vampires, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That guy's got dodge and block, so he's going at the front. That guy's got dodge and block, he's going at the front. Then we'll have the others back here. Now, I don't think I need to be that deep on the defensive line, because these are, after all, or at least who I'm versing here, they're actually, obviously, the dwarves, so they don't run very fast. However, they're a bit deceptive, these dwarves. They can actually go quite fast, because they have hobgoblins, them things there, which are movement 6, so the standard movement, I guess, so they've also got dirty player as well. And they have minotaurs, them things. Oh, sorry, not bull centaurs, they also have a minotaur over there. Anyway, we will accept that setup, and then we'll have a nice kickoff. They've also got a star player, as you can see there, that guy there. So anyway, let's kick off. I do have kick on this thrall, so we're going to kick it over there and hopefully it doesn't scatter. Right, computer, have a good game and all that. So, nice perfect Blood Bowl weather, and the ball's going to land off the pitch, so they're going to be able to put it wherever they want. Right, there we go. So, vampires are a bit unique. I mean, all teams are, obviously, they've all got their own strengths, weaknesses, their own playstyles, but vampires are quite unique, really, in the sense that they only have 2 players. Oh, hang on, we're going to get blitzed, I reckon. It's that. Is it my vampire or this guy? Looks like he's going for it, going for my vampire, and he blocked my vampire, he checked that. And then the guy's going to run with the ball. Good grief, they're getting deep already. They're already there, and that's a real open line already. That's problematic. Yeah, vampires are a little bit unique because they only have 2 players. Like, you can only buy 2, right? They have thralls, there they are there, so you can see. Not very good, movement 6, average, strength 3, average, agility 3, average, armor value of 7, not very good. They start off with no skills, they don't have access to strength or agility as far as I'm aware, they're basically fodder. That is what they're for. However, they are only 40,000 generic credits, and that guy just went on his ass, which is always good. So, they are just fodder, that's all they are, which is very, very good, because, you know, you will be biting them, because vampires are, after all, sort of bloodsuckers, and they will, every now and again, choose to bite their own team. So, one thing I'm going to do is get this guy, this thrall up there. There's a bit of a trick with playing vampires. You have to really get your thralls in before you do anything else, because you'll get what's called bloodlust. Basically, every time you activate a vampire, there's a 1 in 6 chance for him to go ah and want blood, right? Which means you either have to end him in sort of contact with a thrall, so within one space of it, and then bite him, and then that will cause an injury to the thrall, or he will walk off the pitch, right? And that will cause a turnover, which obviously ain't good. So anyway, let me get this vampire. I think we're going to blitz the guy in front of him. There we go. See that little roll there? That meant that I rolled and didn't actually get the bloodlust. So we're going to pick Defender Stumbles. We're going to pick it over there, and we're going to follow it up. So there we go. It goes into there. Now, vampires are fantastic players, right? Movement 6 is standard. It's not too bad. Strength 4. Oh, that's all right. Agility 4 is standard. This one's actually got +1 agility, so it's agility 5. And arm value 8, which is respectable. Very, very good players. They also have Bloodlust, which I mentioned earlier. They have Regeneration, so they tend not to fall over as much. And they've got Hypnotic Gaze, which is also a really weird and interesting skill, which we'll hopefully be using later on. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to crowd this entire area here. And I think I'll get this vampire to beat that guy in the face. Perfect. We'll follow that up. Bat. And we'll follow it up to there. What I'm doing is trying to crowd the ball here. And now I think what I'll do is get one of my other vampires, this one. We're going to get him down the field. Okay? The plan is to sort of run him deep, and we might even pass the ball to him. We'll get a Thrall following up as well. Some people call them Thralls. People call them Thralls. I don't really care. Whatever you would like to call them. Let's get the other vampire up. There we go. And you can either roll every time I try to activate one. Let's bring him. Now, I have a choice here. I either put the vampire back here to try and stop the Minotaur and the other dwarf blocker, or I put him back here because they might run that way. I could even put him there, which is a risky thing to do, but it means I've got a good line of fighting. I think I'm going to hedge my bets a little and shove him over there, like that, and that'll stop these guys running deep into that guy, because I really want to get the ball, fling it to him, and he'll run it in. Right, and we'll end the turn there. And we'll have a sip of beverage. Because this is a warm beverage, we don't want to run out. Generally, Blood Bowl games last for about 13-40 minutes. Obviously, with me sort of explaining what I'm doing, they'll last a little bit longer. Looks like there's a Bull Centaur charging in. He's only pushed me back. There we go. Yeah, vampires, I really do like playing them. I actually play them in a league, and they're not that competitive, really. In fact, when you compare them to the other ones, the other teams, they are not really competitive at all. But they can do things that others can't. Oh, looks like they're stomping on my player. They're stomping on my vampire, and he's now face down. That ain't good. That guy's broke my tackle, and he's charging towards the ball here. Looks like that is wild animaled, which is good. And then we're going to do the Chaos Dwarf running past. Right, there's that. Okay, this makes things interesting now. Because I want to get that ball, and then I want to get this vampire. I want to get the vampire with the ball and then lob it to him. But that guy's in my way, so the best thing I can do is blitz him. But the only way to do that, really, is to go through the ball. There is another option. I could use this guy and blitz him. Hang on, where's the blitz button? There is a blitz button. Yeah, I can blitz him. I can choose to blitz instead of picking it up. I don't think that's going to work. You know what? No, we're just going to beat him in the face, I think. We'll get this guy over there, or do we want to do that? Let's just attack him. Let's attack and see what happens. It's a pushback. It's alright. I'll go there, and I will follow it up. Yes, we'll follow it up to there, and there we go. Right. Let us get that guy in the back, like so. Again, just to crowd the area. I'm going to get that guy closer to the ball. Oh, no, I can't get that guy further in because he'll have to dodge out with that Minotaur's... Bull Centaur's tackle zone, which is not good. Let's do something risky. 3+ to pick up the ball with a Thrall. We've picked it up. Then we're going to run it over to here. There we go. And then we're going to fling it to this vampire, okay? It might not work. 4+ and a 3+ to catch. Perfect launch, which means he rolled a 6, and I've picked it up. Fantastic. Not a bad play at all. So that vampire's got it. Now what I'm going to do is move the Thrall first. Now, there is a reason that you would move the Thrall first. Let's see where the vampire can go. Vampire can get there. Thrall can go there. The reason you move the Thrall first is because of Bloodlust. If I get Bloodlust and there isn't a Thrall there, it means I either have to turn him round to bite this guy or move him there, and then he'll just drop the ball and walk off the pitch. So we're going to move him over there. So currently we haven't actually had a Bloodlust, which is good. Anyway, there's that. Now what I think I'll do is a couple of cheeky blocks. Who's that? That guy's got Lorna, so he's not really worth me taking him out. The Minotaur, I'm guessing, is strength 5, which means, yeah, I'll be on 2 dice he chooses. I think I will simply... That's a star player. You know what? I think I am just going to bat that guy in the face. There we go. This is a risky one because there's no thralls around. So we're going to defend a push. We'll push him to there. We're not going to follow it up. Yeah, I haven't got a thrall over there, which is interesting. Let me get this guy on a cheeky 1 dice block, which is a pushback. I'll take that. We'll follow it up to there. This guy, we will... They're all 2 dice blocks. They're all too risky, really. I'm going to try and get the thrall dodged out of there. He's managed to do it, and he's running off. There we go. And then I think I'll get this guy to... I'm not going to bother. I think we'll end the turn there. I don't think we need to bother with any of that because that ball is... I think that ball's safe. There's no way that the Chaos Dwarfs can get anyone to that vampire. So all... that guy's wild animaling again. And as you can see, that dwarf's had to go around my vampire. There's the hobgoblins running. He just run past my thrall. He had to use a reroll there. He's got 4 rerolls of 5. I've got 6 rerolls. Like I said, the team value is 1,500 and something. Had about 8 games, I think. So it's quite high. Looks like the star player's whacking me. There's the star player there. Oh, looks like I'm getting blitzed. He's just on one of my thralls. Push me back with a bull centaur there. Nothing funky. Right. I think we'll stand up. And we have a choice now. We can either put the ball in the end zone or wait a turn. I think I'm going to wait a turn. I'm going to move the thrall over to there. And I'm going to get the vampire in the corner there, right? Because I think I'll have another turn of just sort of not wasting time, but I think I can get a couple of cheeky blocks in and such, and then we'll put it in the box. Technically, I could have done that and then moved to there, but if I did that, that Minotaur was in perfect striking position, so I'd rather not do that. As you can see, these can't get in there. That one can, but it's a couple of dice blocks as well as going for it. That one's the same. Shouldn't have really put him there, though. Should have put him, because he's just going to get blitzed into the crowd. Ah, whatever. Right. Let us get... this is risky now, because anything I do here, it might cause a turnover. Let's bring this guy up to get some more strength into the mix. Right, so it's 2 dice against that guy, 2 dice against the hobgoblin. He's got dirty play. We're going to hit him, and we're going to push him back into there, and we'll follow it up. Bang, get down, mate. And then I think we'll do a cheeky 1 dice block, which it's both down. I'll take a both down. I don't mind. There we go, because that guy has not got he hasn't got block. So there we go. Right. Not too bad. Obviously, they're trying to run the goblins back there in hope they're going to get the ball. The ball's safe, really. I don't know what they can do. The only thing they really can do is get in my tackle zone, which means they're going to have to dodge out. So they're just going to try and get there, and we'll see what happens. Now, you might be thinking, why have I got so many rerolls? Well, there's a couple of... oh, this looks like we've got a break tackle there, and he's used a reroll. He's only on turn 4, and he's already used 3 of his rerolls, which is very, very good for me, because I've used none so far, which is not unlike the vampires, actually. Ah, and he's turned over. So, I think I will do a cheeky couple of 2 dice blocks and then get it in. Yeah, you might be thinking, why have I got so many rerolls? Well, the reason for that is because... Oh, good grief, I'm going to have to reroll that. I'll push him up to there. That's not something I wanted to see. I will get... that guy hitting him, which I will push him back to there and will not follow up. And then I'm going to get a thrall over here because I can sense a Bloodlust incoming. Yeah, the reason I've got so many rerolls is because I want to... If I get a Bloodlust, I want to re-roll it because it's only a 2+. And we currently haven't actually had any, which is fantastic. We'll push that guy up to there and won't follow up. That guy's been flawed. We'll hit that guy for a pushback. And we could try a couple of other things, but I'm not going to risk anything. I'm going to move that thrall up to there, then move the vampire in. There we go, and it's a touchdown on the vampire. Lovely. Yeah, if you get Bloodlust, obviously my rerolls are there to actually re-roll that, because it can really ruin a drive. It's really about managing the thralls, the positioning of the thralls, and the re-rolls. 2 skills of thought, really. You either take 6 vampires and understand that there's a 1 in 6 chance, pretty much since you got 6 vampires. If you have 6 on the field, that means that one of them is almost certainly going to re-roll. Well, one of them is going to Bloodlust per turn, and you have a couple of re-rolls, and you just put up with it. That's one of the schools of thought. Before kicking off, setting my players up, I think I'm about done. There we go. Yeah, that's one school of thought. I don't really like that. I like something a little bit more stable. I've tried it. You can know it's fine. I mean, the thing is, oh, looks like they've got an extra team reroll. Yeah, it's really powerful, actually, doing it that way, having 6 vampires, because it means you've got 6 guys with strength 4, agility 4, which, as you may know, can win a game for you. Yeah, it's really, really, really good. It's not the fact that they're just strength 4 or just agility 4. They've got them both, you know. That's the good thing about them. Right, so yeah, there's that way, and then there's the way I've done it, which is you take 5 rerolls at the start of the match, you take 3 vampires. That's the way I've done it. Obviously, I've advanced my team since then, so I've got an extra reroll, and I've got an extra vampire. Vampires are 110,000. Rerolls for this team are 70 grand on creation, 140 grand after the fact. So they're probably the most expensive rerolls of any team, I think. There's a couple of other teams that'll probably be around about the same, but yeah, really, really risky. Well, really, really expensive, rather. What is risky is some of the maneuvers this computer's trying to pull off. Yeah, I mean, he's got the ball over the right-hand side. I don't think I can get it in the box. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that, but I will give it a go. So I'm going to get a Thrall running through here, and then I'll follow it up with a Vampire. So we'll get the Vampire running up. There we go. And obviously this guy can hopefully get the ball. And now what we'll do, we will start crowding this ball. So how we're going to get there? Well, that's pretty deep in the line, so the only way I can really do it is to get rid of a couple of tackle zones. Now, how many am I going to go through if I do that? That would be 2 dice they choose, not good. So I can, let's just do the typical of just crowd the ball. Let's just get, they've got this, it's not even a cage, it's just a block of dwarfs. So I'm just going to get every guy I can in there. That guy's got dodge, I reckon I can go over... where do I want to go here? Get that guy in there. There we go. The problem is that I don't want to dodge through that guy's tackle zone. So, I've messed that up actually. I've actually messed that up completely. I wanted to do something else. I'm going to have to try... that's a silly mistake. I've made a horrible mistake. What I wanted to do is use Hypnotic Gaze, which is something I haven't done yet. Basically allows you to get rid of the opponent's tackle zone. But if I was going to do that... That Thrall can't be there. I'm going to get him out the way. He has got dodge. There we go. So we're out the way. Now I'm going to get that Vampire in there. Okay. Probably won't work this because we're using Hypnotic Gaze. It's harder to do when you're in other people's tackle zones. So I've currently got 2 tackle zones to contend with. I failed my Hypnotic Gaze. I need a 3+. I'm going to re-roll it, which is passed. There you go. So that guy's now Hypnotic Gazed. What that means is he doesn't have a tackle zone. He can't do anything. He's basically standing there until his turn and he's activated. If he's not activated, then it's still failed. So that Vampire can now get a 1 dice block in there. That's not bad. I will get this Vampire over here. Now, the problem is I have used my reroll, so it's not going to work out a great deal. Let me get a Thrall at the back here. Just in case this goes horribly, horribly wrong, which I have a feeling it might. Let's follow this up. So, no Bloodlust, so I need a good roll. That's not a good roll. Oh, it is a good roll, because this guy has a block, which is the reason why I picked that guy to do the Hypnotic Gaze and not him. So, I can pick that both down. That guy hasn't got that one. He hasn't got block, so now the ball's there. And that's actually landed in the worst possible place. Let's have a cheeky 1 dice push. Nah, it's not going to work. I've just knocked myself out. You know what? You expect some of that sort of thing. I said Thralls are... totally and utterly disposable, so I don't mind at all. I think I've went through about 3 or 4 Thralls, like actually sacked them or they've been killed or whatever. And actually not doing too bad, this one. Oh, it looks like they're stamping on me. There we go. So that guy's not got a tackle zone. Obviously, these guys are crowded now, so picking that ball up is actually quite easy, but it means they have to dodge out of a tackle zone. That guy can do it, though. I didn't count on that one, but he can't really go anywhere. I mean, he's stuck there now. Looks like they're hitting my Vampire, and they managed to do it. There you go. Looks like they're going to start hitting my Thrall. I've got dodge. That guy's going to push it back. Now, the good thing is that I might be able to... Oh, looks like they're pushing that, and they've used a reroll there as well. But was that a reroll? Let's have a quick look. I can't see. Oh, pushed back. What's happened there? What's happened? Ah, they suffered a turnover from trying to hit me in the face. Very, very good. Right. So, let us get a Thrall up here. And we'll get a Vampire up here. Actually, we'll get him up to there. Because any further, and I don't think I'll be able to fling it to him. I don't have long bomb or anything like that. So, dodgy now. I need to get the ball off him. That's 2 tackle zones I'm dodging through, okay? So if I get the Vampire up, like that, okay? That means that guy's on a 1 dice block. If I put the Thrall in the mix, that should hopefully go to a 2 dice. Which it has, which hopefully if I can whack him down, that's perfect. I will put him there, and not follow up like that, because then the vampire can blitz round into that guy like that. It's still a dodge to get out of this guy's tackle zone, but I can use a thrall to punch him out the way, which has worked, so I'll do that, and I will not follow it up. But there we go, because then I'm going to get some more good blocks there. Now, the problem I have is that I don't have any thrall near here, so it's going to be a 1 dice block only. Here we go. It's the worst result possible. Attacker down. I've got me reroll. I'll reroll that, and it's the perfect result. So I'm not going to follow him up because I don't want to be close to the line. So he gets pushed in there. Bang! He's going to get stamped on. The ball's been flung out, and there it goes. So I don't know how good or bad that is. I think we now have a thrall with the ball. That is a new one. So I think we will start punching this guy in the face then. There we go. And we'll bat that up to there. We will not follow it up because I want him in base contact with him. And then we will, I think, do a cheeky 1 dice against this guy. Both down. I'll take that. That's the great thing about the Bull Centaurs. They don't have block as standard like all the other dwarfs. So for all of their speed, movement 6, you know, because they are dwarf. For all of their strength, strength 4, armor value 9, sure feet, which means they can go for it a bit more. Sprint. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, sprint, so they can go an extra 1. Guess what they don't have? They don't have blocks, so you can easily take them down if you have it. Anyway, let's bring a thrall over here, and I'm going to use a vampire to push him out the way, which has not worked, actually, because he's got block, I have block, so I'm going to re-roll that, and I'll just have to pick that. That's not good at all. I really didn't want that. Okay, so we're going to have to do some other risky stuff, actually. I'm going to have to blitz that guy out of the way. Okay, we'll try this. We'll blitz this guy out of the way with this thrall, because I need him out of this guy's tackle zone. Oh! And he failed the +1 go for it roll. Oh, that we played. It was a 1+ go for it, and I failed it. Oh, interesting. So I don't think I can get this in the box now. Nope, he's knocked me out, so I'm not going to use my apothecary on that. The ball's there. I can still make it if I can get the ball off that hobgoblin. That is unbelievably difficult. I don't think I can get that in the box there. Don't think I can do that. Just a couple of bad rolls there. First it was, you know, me down and both down and he's got block, and then I re-rolled the same thing again, and then I failed the 2+ go for it. So just the look of the draw, really. I'm not pissed off because we've got currently a 1-0 at the moment. So let me get let's stand these guys up, and it's all really about getting this guy down. Now I don't know how I can do that. That is dodge and agility and get that guy, but I want him to fling the ball. Ooh, okay, so it's going to have to be that. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to hit this guy for a 2 dice block. 2 dice blitz, rather, and it's pushback. I don't want that. I'm going to have to re-roll it, and it's the result that I wanted. So at least I'm going to hurt him a bit. Bat, and don't say the vampire's going to get the ball. He didn't. Fantastic, right. So that guy's badly hurt. Vampire is there, and I need to get someone in there. And then fling the ball. Guess what? That is not going to happen. There's no way at all that I can get that ball, because that is probably a 5+, a 5+, and a 4+ just to get there. You know what? I'm just going to do a couple of cheeky blocks, right? Get the 2 dice stuff out the way, and just see if I can cause some injuries. Here we go. There we go. Nothing funky here. Just 2 dice blocks. Relatively safe, really. There's no such thing as fully safe in this game, as you probably well know. Let's see if I can get this guy down here, this Minotaur. Yes, we'll get that Minotaur down, and bang! Get on, mate. Minotaur's down. Right, so I need to get that guy through there, get the ball, and then fling it to him, and then he needs to run it in. So that's not going to happen. We all know this, right? I'm just putting it out there now. This ain't going to happen, but it's my last turn of this drive. They haven't got a turn, so I might as well try it. Yeah. Understandable. You're dodging into 2 tackle zones, so I need 3+ a standard, up to 5. I've got no reroll. Actually, no, I had my reroll there. Or did I use it? Can't remember. Either way, there you go. It didn't work out. So there's the first half. Not bad at all. We'll just skip all that. They've got 1 star player off and another guy that's badly injured, and obviously that guy was pushed off, so we're fine there. So I'm now receiving the kickoff, so I will put the guy with +1 agility right at the... Oh, we'll need a vampire at the back to actually collect the ball, and then a thrall to be around just in case something goes really wrong. That guy's got kick, which is pretty much useless, but whatever. I'm going to put these guys right on the line. So they're already set up, I realise. They're already set up here. We could do something else, and we could just go for a strong front line and try and knock the face off. That might work. In fact, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go for a strong front blitzing line here, or blocking line. Going to get the guys with dodge up the front. Now, these ones are just to stop things. We'll put the guy with kick over there. What's he got? Nothing. Where's the guy with dodge? I want him in the scrimmage. I want him in the scrimmage, just so it's a little bit more defensive. Right, and we'll accept that. Have a good second half, good computer. Right, so, get the ref kickoff table result, which means we basically all get a bribe. So that's not too bad. Right, the ball's landed over there, not bad. Let's just get this guy right over there. And then we'll get the other vampire up to pick the ball up. He's failed his bloodlust. Okay, there you go. So, I think that's... Is that, well, the only time I've done it so far? But I don't know. But either way, that's the bloodlust, right? So I've got a 1 and require a 2. I am not going to re-roll it, okay? So he goes, ah! Basically, what I need to do is end my turn next to a thrall, okay? Otherwise, it will fail. It'll be a turnover. He'll walk off. So I'm going to end him there. Not going to try and pick the ball up. It's only 2+ to pick it up, but knowing my luck, it will fail. So I'll end it there, and I will bite that thrall. There you go. And then he gets an injury roll, which is only just fail on his face. That's fine. That's no problem at all. Right. Let's get these guys to crowd the ball completely. That's relatively safe. And let's get some nice blocks in. So, there's a nice one there. Good start. What we're going to do is just push him into a centre. Bat, and we will follow it up just because I think... well, I don't know. Should we... Yeah, we'll follow it up. We'll just keep pushing their line back. Now, obviously, dwarfs are... Traditionally, there's my bloodless roll again. I will not re-roll it. And I do not, but the game's quite intelligent here. It will say, well, you know, you've just performed a blitz. Are you sure you want to do that? Because you do need to end your turn near a thrall. So I'm going to say, no, I do not want to take a move action instead. Oh, ho, ho, okay. Attacker down. I'm going to re-roll that. And it's both down, I guess. And then he's got block. And then I'll bite on the thrall next to me. That was just bad luck all round there. And I've knocked him out. So it's bad luck everywhere. And that guy is now bloodlusted, and I do not want to take another move action because there's a thrall there. I will push him up to there. I will not follow up, because if I did, I wouldn't be able to bite that thrall. And om nom nom, he goes down on the deck. And there's 2 hobgoblins here. I think I will put one guy into there. And another guy into there for a cheeky 1 dice. I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, it's always that's something like that. You should never do 1 dice, really, especially with players that you want. But with the thralls, I might as well get it. I can get away with it. But yeah, that was when things go wrong. That was that's the reason why vampires generally don't do that well. That's why people oh, good grief. That's another reason why they don't do them. So, lose a point in armor value for a serious concussion. I'm not going to re-roll that with me, Apothecary, because he's a thrall. I'm just going to sack him, basically. I can afford to just sack him or keep him for something else. What I generally do is, as soon as someone gets a bit of an injury, he becomes my kicker, because the kicker don't need to be on the front line, but I've already got one, so he might go. Obviously, having a higher team value is not necessarily good, because they'll get lots of inducements and such. Looks like they're attacking me there, and the dwarfs have tackle as well, which means that I don't get my block. Interesting. Yeah, what happened there is really why a lot of people don't, well, most people don't play vampires, because they, although they can be good, they can be a real pain. Like a horrible, horrible pain in the backside. Right. I'm going to do something that I probably shouldn't do, which is play vampires. But let's see what I can do here. Let's get that guy. We'll hit him. Hit the hobgoblin. There we go. That's fine. And we will not follow it up. Bat. That's 2 dice he chooses. What I'm going to do is just get the vampire in there. Oh, that's several dodges to get through, although he has got +1 agility. Let's see if I can get one guy out. The problem is that I've got a couple of thralls around here, but none of them are where I want them to be. Let's just push that guy to there. We'll not follow it up. This guy's there. Okay, that's several. Can we do that? Oh, see, that would be interesting if I got him there. Okay, let's get that guy. No, we'll get that guy into the ball. Hang on, which way did I have this? Right. We'll do that. We'll do it that way. So I'm going to have to go for it, roll, and also pick up, which I've done it. Right, there we go. We've got that picked up. That's good. Right. Vampire. What can I do? Yeah, I'm going to hypnotic gaze that guy, which he's done. Which he's still got his strength, though. He's hypnotic gazed. What can I do? I'm going to do a bit of a blitz on this guy. Not bad. And we will not follow it up, because we're going to run instead to there. It's a little dodge to get in there, but it's fine. And then we could run the thrall around there, because this guy hasn't got a tackle zone, so he's free to move wherever he wants. Is it a good idea to move him? Probably not. No, probably not. But this guy does need to be moved. And he's got a 1 for his dodge. I'm going to re-roll that. I failed it anyway. There we go. What I was trying to do is try and push that Minotaur off the pitch, because obviously the crowd will take care of business on that one. But it didn't work. It didn't work. So I'm not in a great position, as you can see, because, yeah, you don't want to be next to a Minotaur. Looks like they're batting the crap out of everything. Oh, they've pushed the ball off the pitch, though, which is always good, because it's going to get thrown right in there. Okay. That's better for me, actually. I take it back. I didn't expect that guy running past. Yeah, I've realised all my guys are down, so it's not good. Like, now that I've lost lost 2 thralls and down, or 3 thralls. I'm 3 thralls down now, so I'm only playing with... Have I got only 10 players? No, I've got 8 players on the pitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 players left. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players. Yeah, 8 players. Yeah, problematic, innit? Especially when I need all of the thralls and such. So, I don't think I can get that ball. I think they're going to equalise on this one. As I said, one of the reasons why people don't really do vampires is because it can go very well. But when it goes wrong, it goes seriously wrong. It goes all kinds of wrong. So, how are we going to do this? Well, I'm going to get that guy up there. And... it's not going to work. Guess I'm going to have to get this thrall up, move him down. Can you get that ball in? You can. It's 2 go for it rolls though, so it's a bit risky. Okay, I think I have a bit of a plan here. I'm going to get that guy. I'm going to get that vampire in there, but I'm going to push him from that side. I don't want to push him off that side. No, I want to push him in there. Let's do that. There we go. Not the result I wanted. Now, I shouldn't re-roll this really, because I'm burning through re-rolls like crazy, and that's not a bad result, but I do really want to knock him down. I'm going to re-roll it. That's why I shouldn't have done it. Yeah, that's exactly why I shouldn't have done it. See, I did say you shouldn't re-roll this, and then I did it anyway. That's why you learn things, right? Let's just get this guy... Oh, do I get this guy moving? I'll stand him up. I'm going to try and run him over here. He's got +1 agility, so it's not really too problematic. Then we're going to get this guy into there. Now, he's got dodge, so he should be able to get there, but we'll see. Can he get there? 1 and 2. He's there. Have I moved it? I've actually moved him a little too far. I need to put him back a bit. There we go. Right. So, I don't really want to get this thrall up because he's just going to get pushed into the crowd. So, I'm going to get this vampire. I'm just going to leg the vampire, to be honest with you. I'm going to leg him over there. And he's got it, yeah. I was going to say, with all of these dodges, I'm going to fail one eventually, aren't I? And there goes the hobgoblin, running towards the line. And he got 2 for a goal. Yeah, got 2 for goal for it rolls, and he's in. Very well done. Can't really fault them with that one. So it's 1-1. I don't think I can pull off a victory now. I think it is just going to be a draw because I'm now receiving the kickoff. That's the line again. I have got one of my guys back, but I'm still a couple down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm still 1 thrall down, so yeah, not good. That's a really strong line there. I don't know whether that's the best decision though. Let's pull these guys back. I want a strong front. And we'll see what happens. We'll bring a thrall down to there. Actually, you know what? No, we'll swap these thralls. We'll put one over there. No, actually, we'll put the kick thrall over there. And then we need to pick a side, really. We need to pick a side where I'm going to... If I get the ball, I need to bring it to one side. So I'm not going to bring it where the Minotaur is, so I can keep that weak. I don't really care about that. This side, however, needs to be quite strong. So we'll put them guys in there, see what happens, and we'll accept that. But with the Blood Bowl, obviously, anything can go wrong at any moment. It's going to be a get the ref again, and it's going to go here. Hopefully it bounces off. It did not bounce off. That's the worst result. In fact, that's exactly what they did last time. That's a bit annoying. Right, I'm going to have to go for I'm going to have to get the ball on this one and then pass it, I think. It's a bit risky, this. Shouldn't really do this. But still, I'm going to have to try it. It's a 2 plus then a 4 plus catch. Roll a 0. And I've got the ball. There we go. That was with a reroll. It's with the good thing without having so many rerolls. I need to get away from that Minotaur. So flinging it there is not a bad move. So first things first, let's get... Oh god, they've all got so many guys around here. I've got block and dodge, so I'm just going to get both down. Batter, knock him out. Excellent result. That's what we wanted to see. Fantastic. Right, this guy. Get him battered out the way. Perfect again. Push him over there, and we will follow it up. We'll start making a cage. There we go. First one. Vampire against this hobgoblin. Perfect again. Over there, and we will not follow it up. Bat. Oh, and badly hurt as well. Fantastic. And then finally this guy against him. Oh, it's going so well now. I fear that this next result will probably be something very, very terrible. No, it's fine, and we'll push him up to there. We will not follow it up, and there's my cage beginning to form. There's the next part of the cage across around it, and now we've got some cheeky 1 dice blocks here, and we'll push him over to there, not follow it up, and then I'll get a 2 dice block here, which is him down, and we will not follow it up. But there we go. Okay, that was okay. That was not too bad at all. We're back in with the chance here. So it's turn 12 of 16, so I've got 4 more turns to really get this in. And the problem I'm going to really face are them guys. It really depends on what these guys are going to do. So first things first, he's battering my thrall. That's okay. I think what I'm going to have to do is... My plan was to sort of batter the front out the way and open a hole up, but it's not working because obviously they're just much tougher than I am. So, I think the plan is to use my agility. Because obviously we're going to have to play a different game than this battering game. It doesn't work. So, let's get on with that. Let's get a thrall down here. And we're going to get a vampire with +1 agility. Straight for the pitch. There we go. And then I need to get that thrall up. I want to get that thrall up here as well, just in case, because you never know what can happen on that side. Always makes it a little bit more interesting for them. We'll get a full cage up here, and then we're going to get a 2 dice block against that guy, which is fantastic. We will follow it up for sure, batter him there, and then this guy now doesn't have a tackle zone, so we can get it and hand it off to that vampire. Go, 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 run away, and just shove it into his hands. There we go. Fantastic. So, let's get that thrall up there. Too many dodges for my liking. We'll get the other vampire in there. And that'll be a nice strong cage, I think. Get another thrall. Can we get another one up there? We can. No dodges at all. And put it there. And then I could, if I wanted to, have a cheeky 1 dice block, which I will go for. Why not? Because if it gets him down, there's a pushback. I'll accept that. And I will actually follow it up because then I'm not in base contact with a bloody bull centaur. There we go. Not bad at all. So, I think I'm in with a chance of getting a win from this one. See, that's why I do... The reason I like vampires is because they are interesting. As a team, they're just interesting. They're a challenge to coach, but if you do them well, and I'm not a good coach at Blood Bowl, I must confess, I'm not very good at the game at all, really. I think I'm competent, but I make silly mistakes and such, which is obviously just really, really terrible. But still, I think I'm all right at the game. They're a challenge to coach. They're not easy. They're not. I don't know. Are they difficult? Yeah, I think they are They are a little bit difficult to coach. They can be. But I just enjoy them, and I like the fact that you don't... what I really don't like about Blood Bowl, which is going to sound really weird, I don't like the fact that you've got several different types of players for most teams. So it's, oh, you've got a blocker, a blitzer, a catcher, a thrower, a runner. I don't like that. I just like, guess what? You got 5 guys. Done. You know? That's you've just got... You got like, 2 guys instead of 5, right? So I've got thralls or vampires. The vampires do all of the legwork. The thralls are around there to sort of get their head beaten in. Now that guy can run around, which is problematic, so I'm going to cage it up a bit more. Oh, I'm going to have to re-roll and go for it. Ooh, right, I've got no re-rolls left this turn. So let's, yeah, let's put that thrall in there. And then let's get this vampire up here. There we go. I'm not going to go for it because that could go terribly badly. Let's get this vampire... Actually, let's get this guy, this thrall, up here and put him in base contact with a hobgoblin so they can't get anywhere else. Stand the vampire up because I've already used my blitz. And then we'll get this guy in there. And then we'll get a 2 dice block because, you know, why not? And it's just a pushback, and we will, yeah, we will follow it up because I don't want a bull centaur right next to my vampire. Right, there we go. There's that. Now, there's going to be a bit of thinking involved here. That guy's going to blitz me. He's going to blitz that guy, which means that is pretty much safe. That can get in the box and no bother. Oh, no, it can't, actually. I just realised what might happen. Right, so I have a couple of options, right? One of them is to do a couple of cheeky 2-dice blocks and then move in. So look, I've got a 2-dice block there. And you know, what if I use my reroll? It can all go horribly wrong. This is my second last turn. So, what do I want to do? Well, I want to get that bull centaur out the way. Actually, no, I don't. I want that guy out of the way. So, let's get a blitz here. The reason I want that guy out of the way, like that, is because then I can get this thrall over there. Right? The reason I want to do that is just in case something goes wrong elsewhere, right? So, let's get that guy in there. Now, this is always the bit that I fail with. I always go, I should get the ball in, but I'm still going to do a cheeky couple of blocks. There we go. I've got block on my guy, which is going to knock him out. And I can have a cheeky 2-dice block here, which is working out so far. But you never know when things are going to go completely wrong. If I put that guy in there, I should get a cheeky 2-dice. That's why I didn't... Oh! Yeah, that's why I shouldn't have done that, because if that went wrong, I would have ended a turn. So you know what? I'm getting that straight in. There we go. There's the... Not even the equaliser. That is put me 1 up. So, they can't win, right? I've won the game of Blood Bowl. I've actually won the game, right? They can't, as far as I can tell, get a... Oh, they've only got 2 turns left, right? So I'm kicking off now. So obviously I don't want to have that defensive layout. I think that one will do. Just as a quick one, just to get the video sorted there, and we'll fling that over there. Yeah, I don't think they can get it in the box. I don't think they have. I can... What? Reposition my players? Nah, that's about fine. I don't think... It's gone off the pitch again. I can't kick that. I've got a guy with kick. You wouldn't think, would you? Yeah, I don't think they can get it in the box. This is their second last turn, right? So they've got this turn now. And, wow, they've knocked my guy out. We will not re-roll that. That apothecary there is there for the vampires. If the vampires get really hurt, then we'll apothecary it. Yeah, they have to get the ball in this turn, which they're not going to do because they've just caged up. If they charged it down, you know, it was sort of possible, but not really. Not really. So, we have won this one, but although Blood Bowl has many facets, you can argue that it doesn't really matter what happens so much on the pitch. It's the result after the fact. So obviously if you knock 10 people out, right, or badly injure them and stuff, then obviously that matters. But what I'm saying is that if you go to the end, say if you lose 2 players, right, so if I lose 2 thralls, that's 80 grand. But what if I roll 70 grand winnings? You know, that's not really too bad. They could win this and roll not much at all. You know, it's all a bit ropey, isn't it? Now, can they get anything in? No, they haven't got anything in. You know what? I'm just gonna be a bit cheeky and start batting this Minotaur, see if I can kill him. Don't know why. I just want to go and do that, and we'll follow it up. Bang! There we go. Face down as well, so he ain't coming back. We'll get a vampire into there. We'll get a cheeky 2-dice block here, and we'll push him back to there. Won't follow it up. Might as well run a vampire around there, just because. For reasons. This is my last turn actually, so I should really just, you know, play it safe, but whatever. Let's just get a couple of guys in. Get that guy off my line. There we go. We won't follow it up. I'm trying to just, you know, make sure that they don't get anything past, and they're only going to get 1 real hit, and that's going to be against my vampire there. You know, but it might force the computer to put more people out the way. There's their one and only blitz, and it was pathetic, and they choose not to follow up. So they get the ball there. That's the game, basically. I think they've... Yeah, there's nothing else they can do. Computer's not bad in the game. It's competent, and it can do quite well. I'm interested to see what Blood Bowl 2 brings. I know they're working on the AI, especially, so that'll be interesting. But obviously, the meat of the game is online and such. Right, so I think they're pretty much going to... They're doing... Obviously, if this was a human player, they would just end. They would probably just end it, because there's no point in doing all this extra stuff, because it's the last turn. Oh, well, they've just done a block against me. I guess it'll be both down. Yeah, there we go. And there's the end of the match. So, not bad. 2-1 win. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Vampires, you know, alright, but against... no, I've rolled a 2 for my winnings, so I'm going to re-roll that. And looks like I got the same result. Did I re-roll that? I can't remember. I looked away for a second. Anyway, not bad. not bad at all. They only got 20 grand, I got 30 grand, so it was mainly about the new fan factor and such, and obviously there'll be some experience. Let's check out that experience. But yeah, not bad. Chaos Dwarfs are really tough for vampires to verse, because obviously my vampires have got dodge and such, and when you're against people that have got that, it's a bit ropey, because if you've got dodge and they've got tackle, which all of them have, then yeah, it sort of negates it. Anyway, we've got level up on a vampire, so we will move up a level, and we're just going to have to pick a skill. So I can either pick, I've got +1 in agility. Some people say you should pick block, some people say you should pick dodge, and some people even say you should pick pro. Pro is a 50-50 chance of getting a free reroll. I don't like that because it introduces another unknown. I like to pick dodge first, because then I can dodge out of tackle zones better. It actually works in combat, because obviously if you get defender stumbles, dodge negates that. So I think it's the better one. Obviously when you come across certain teams like Norse or any dwarf teams or anyone with block, then you suffer for it. Obviously dwarfs are the worst one, because they have tackle, which negates your dodge, and they've got blocks, so you're just going to get your face punched in. But anyway, there we go. Not bad at all. 50 grand in my treasury. That guy has got 1 point. What's that? Lose 1 point in armor value. Sees armor value 6 on a thrall. I could sack him and buy another one. Do I want to do that? How many skill player points has he got? He's got no skill player points at all. Arguably, you probably keep him. I'm not going to make that decision just yet. I think I'll wait. I like keeping a couple of crowns, gold crowns in the treasury there. But yes, there we go. Bit of Blood Bowl once again. I really like the vampires, as I said, and I might do a couple more on these. This is my sort of, I guess it's the campaign that I'm working on. I've got a vampire team, sorry, a vampire team. This is the vampire team. I've got a chaos team that I've shown off a couple of times, but I haven't really played that for a while now. But yes, there you go. A bit of Blood Bowl, and the beverage is almost gone. Cold tea, lovely. As always, comments in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.